This video is fair use under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Now let the chaos begin.
So while I was in Truth Chat last night, and I came in late to that chat, and I stayed up way too late. And last night I had a dream. I'll tell you about this later on, because I'm going to get to the point quicker. While I'm in Truth Chat last night, I did send in. It's not called a super chat on Kick. I forgot what it is. A full send, not a full send, whatever it is, where you can write something. You send in 500 kicks, and you can write something, and it stays up there for like 10 minutes or something. That's how it works over there. It's like equivalent. Let's call it equivalent to a super chat where you can write something to the creator. And the question I wrote in my super chat to Truth was, because he was talking about Jones and, saying things, revealing things, going at, I'm going to say her name, nonsense, right? And, I have questions, right? So I had questions just about the whole thing. And I don't know exactly what I wrote in the super chat, but I do know that the last part of it was, I think I said, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here, because I felt like he was at first, early in the live, before he saw her up with Jay on her panel. At first he was like, kind of, feeling like, oh, maybe she's made a turnaround or something. I don't know. Right. And then kind of hesitated after seeing that. But my question was like, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that, because everybody's like, oh, it's good that she's saying stuff or whatever. But I was like, what is the payoff for her? Sorry. Like, what is the payoff for her speaking about this now? Right. Because she's talking about events and conversations that have happened, a long time, not a long, a distance ago. So why now? What is the payoff? And I don't like Dr. Phil or anything like that, but I do like that one phrase Dr. Philly would say, like, there's always a payoff. Like, what's the payoff for somebody? Like, why are you doing this? Like, how does it benefit them? Right. So I asked that question, what's a payoff for that? And Truth, in typical Truth fashion towards me in particular, totally ignored my question, didn't address it at all, nor my presence in the chat. Nonetheless, and I don't hold it against him at all. Seriously. I've agreed with him on a lot of things, and I've talked about agreeing with him on a lot of things. I don't understand why he doesn't like me, never did shit to him, and I'm kind of a nice, funny, cool person, if you get to know me. But teach his own. Maybe I'm not his cup of tea, whatever it is. I'm not here to talk about that. The thing is that somebody wrote to me in that chat after I sent that equivalent to a super chat. Oh, wait till Nonsense sees that Julie is in Truth's live. She's going to have a field day. So here it was, this comment in Truth chat, right? That says, wait till Nonsense sees that Julie is in Truth's live, right? She's going to have a field day with it. And I asked that person back. I said, not in a nasty way, like in a serious way, should I leave the chat? Because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I don't want to start shit. I don't want to hurt anybody by being in a fucking chat. And I asked them in a serious way, like, should I go? Should I not chat? Should I not stay and listen? Remember, I'm not the cause of everything in, all the problems in the world, right? Just like Rubber Ramana said, I'm not that important. Julie, you're not that important. That's right, Rubber Ramana. I'm not that important that I should have live streams done about me every fucking day for months. Oh, I know what I was going to say. They said, I never saw anybody work so damn hard to doing all the things they can that normally could get somebody sued because they want to be a victim. They want to provoke to the point where they say, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to you, or I'm going to get you back, or I'm going to speak on you, or I'm going to tell this or that. Like literally doing everything in their power to provoke, especially anything around my family. That shit was fucked up and hard to take. But it was like, I'm not giving it to her. I'm not responding to it. You know why? Because they fucking want it. They want to be a victim. They want to hear Julie say, I'm going to sue you. And clip that shit. Because I'm not saying I'm going to sue anybody. Because I'm not. I wouldn't sue you because you want me to sue you. Not just because you want me to sue. I'm not going to sue. But I'm not going to take you. I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing that. Because you want to be a fucking victim so fucking bad. It's weird. It's fucking weird. The way they're acting now, coming after this creator and that creator and that creator, with accusations and lies and all this shit. It's like, what are you trying to do? Like, it's crazy shit. You want people to talk about you. You want to be a victim. Okay. That's the bottom line. She wanted to provoke a reaction. And she's getting some now. And I feel bad for the creators who are on the receiving end of these ridiculous accusations and maligning of their character and stirring shit up about them and bringing out shit from past or putting things out of context and shit like that. And I feel bad about it. I literally had a fucking dream about it last night. And I'm doing for them in some cases. And I'm not talking about Chloe and Granny. I'm doing for them what they didn't do, some other people, what they didn't do for me. You know, which is say, it's bullshit. That's bullshit. This is bullshit. Everything you're saying about these people is bullshit. Talking to you, nonsense, earth, allegedly speculating. Okay, it's all bullshit. Clue said, you know, when other people saying, Julie was never threatened. Clue said, no. And Granny too. Granny said, no, I heard it. I heard the fucking threats. We heard it. We know what we fucking heard. Okay? She's not lying, you know? And I appreciated it extremely. But there were some people who did hear the threats, who had done live streams saying when it first happened, and actually there was multiple times it happened, but at least 1 or 2 times said, that is sounding like a threat. Literally said, that sounds like a threat. Like, listen to me, my boy. You're going to fucking bring down your lady's channel if you keep this shit up. Talking about people dying and shit, right? And only to turn back later on and say, no, she wasn't threatened. That shit was wild to me. It's like, because I literally heard you say, listen to it, and your first reaction was, that's a threat, and then say, no, it wasn't. It was fucking wild. It was wild. But now that some people are on the receiving end of accusations, right? It doesn't make it right. I'm not gonna sit back and let somebody, you know, I'm not gonna let anyway. Everyone's gonna do what they want to do, but I'm gonna say something. It's fucking bullshit. That shit allegedly speculating said about Queen, saying something about burnt toast and exposing her. I mean, what? What kind of fucking manipulation, twisting, taking out of context shit was that? Right? It was fucking weird. I asked that question last night about Jones and what's the end game. No, that wasn't my question. Sorry, what's the end game? That's simple. You know, you want to talk on me, I'm going to talk on you. Or there could be more to it. Like when Jay came up and all of a sudden her attitude kind of changed from what that Truth's Live started at hearing from her. And then it was like, oh yeah. And Jay's like, yeah, guys, I'm available if you need it. If you know, I'm going to step down now because, you know, she got so many fucking things to do. And she's like, you know, but if you have any more questions for me, I'm available to ask. Right? Like everything is about what happened on Queen's panel that day. What was it? Beginning of November last year when she was outed as a snake. Right? But to me, she had done shit to me in the month prior. It's like, I'm like, like, it is kind of funny that like Jay cut me off and said things that weren't true about me, right? And people just took her, not everybody, believe me, not everybody, but there were some people who took her word for it and were like, yeah, fuck Julie, you know? And then a month later, it came out, oh, she's doing snake shit. And then everyone's like, oh, wow, Jay is a snake and she's a liar. And, but there were some people who were like, yeah, she's a liar about all this shit. But that shit she said about Julie is probably true. Same thing now. Nonsense coming out at Granny and calling her GoFundMe's frauds. Then gaslight people. I didn't say fraud. I'm just testing you. I know people like that. You know, and it's fucked up. No, we know what you did. We know what we heard. We know what we heard. Stop gaslighting. We know what you were implying. Because the thing is like, when somebody says something, somebody hears something, right? Let's just say for the sake of argument, accusing Granny of having fraudulent GoFundMes, right, was just a test to see how she's going to react. You know, it's going to take a day for her to react, to hear it and, you know, do it live again. Maybe she's already gone live. You know, and you know there's going to be people who heard you make that accusation who aren't going to be there for the finding out of your little experiment about Granny's a fraud, right? So then those people are going to walk away going, Granny's a fraud, and they never hear the second part of her response or you coming back to gaslight everybody to say, no, I never said that shit, right? I didn't mean it. That's not how it was. So there'll be people walking away thinking that. That's fucked up. Fucked up. All this is fucked up. It is hard to feel like, you know, now that there's, you know, saying crazy shit about this creator, that creator, that creator, that creator, right? And by the way, I said nonsense and Jay never stopped talking. Like, I don't know, like, I wish there was awards, the I Told You So award, then I could be given one. That's a joke. That's a joke. Meanwhile, she's coming out about this small creator and that small creator, this clip channel, people like cram it and stuff like that. And I'm like, hold on. You're talking about this person, right? This small creator who was in their Discord, and you're not talking about the head of the fucking snake, right? You're doing exposés on cram it crama reels who have, I don't know how many thousand subs they have each, but small creators, let's call it. I'm a small creator. Meanwhile, the creator with 100,000 subs, who's more well known, who's dropped the N-bomb with a hard R twice in, you hear a freaking voice recording of it. It's not somebody said it. Someone did a screen record. We heard it, right? So I want to say, hey, nonsense, you put like every fucking live stream, you put a cow, you put me in a solid gold outfit, you had me crying, even one of the live streams, you had a nose that was running because I was upset crying. Oh, Julie's crying live streams, made fun of me for that and everything because I wear my heart on the sleeve, because guess what? Unlike you, I have a heart, right? You don't have a heart, bitch. You don't. And yeah, maybe I am going to post some of these parodies of nonsense. Right? But that's not what I was being held back about saying. But it's about, it's that feeling of not being able to speak out, or the fear that's being instilled in me by other people for saying something. Even the person in Truth's chat last night who said, wait till Nonsense sees Julie in his chat. She's going to have a field day for this, right? It's because my friends are afraid she's just going to start back up, right? She's just going to keep talking about me, or her friends are going to keep talking about me. They're going to come after me in some way, and they don't want that to happen again. And, the fact is that others, I put the thumbnail, someone asked about the thumbnail. That putting that fear in people that you can't go places, you can't say things, you can't whatever, right? To me, or you might be the next one. You can't, that is like a witch hunt. It's like a fucking witch hunt, which is going to be next. I think even Granny today expressed something like that. She didn't say the words witch hunt or anything like that. She expressed, hey, Hildian, yes, it's uncontrollable. They expressed, if I say this, they're going to come after me, like in a way that's not even, it's not like you say this, I say this. Okay, it's not back and forth. It's literally like boom, 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 like pounding on you, lying about you, just destroying you. Who the fuck wants to destroy people? You don't like somebody? Fuck them, leave them alone. But no, nonsense. That's not good enough for you. You got to fucking destroy people, even if it means lying, even if it means exaggerating, right?